Access iCloud Drive via terminal. OS X 10.10 was just released, and one of the features I personally awaited the most was iCloud Drive. Unfortunately, I had to learn that it was not as accessible as Dropbox. But, iCloud Drive? Does anybody know how to correctly access iCloud Drive via terminal? Or is this simply not possible and only presented nicely by the Finder app?
Step 1. Set up a link to the iCloud Drive folder actual path. First, create a link in your home directory to your iCloud Drive. The lines above do the following. Typing cd/iCloud in terminal will now deliver you to this directory. Step 2. Set up your aliases in your bash profile. Once a link has been established, we need to set up an alias. Aliases are removed once we restart terminal, so we have to add an extra step where we edit a file called .bash_profile or create one if we don't have one already. Once done, we can simply type a binding and be delivered to our desired directory. In this example, we'll use that to take us right to our iCloud Documents folder. We can create an alias to the iCloud Drive folder and save it in our bash profile as follows. Look for a file called .bash_profile. If you don't have .bash_profile, type. Enter your admin password and press enter. Note, adding sudo forces the terminal command to run as admin, thus the need to authenticate. Not adding sudo before the command may cause the command to be rejected due to user access privileges. Once you have found .bash_profile or finished creating it, we must now open it and define our alias inside as follows. Type. You will again be prompted to enter your admin password. Enter it and press enter. This will load up the nano editor. Press escape to be able to edit, and using the keyboard, arrow key down to the bottom. Type. Press Ctrl+O to save, and then enter, then press Ctrl+X to exit. Your alias is now saved. If we had not edited our .bash_profile and just typed the alias in terminal, it would be erased when we restarted terminal. Adding this command into our bash profile will prevent this. Type your alias in terminal. Now that you've saved your alias to your .bash_profile, we must finally execute our alias at least once. I tried not doing this and it didn't work, by retyping our alias in the general terminal. This will create the alias, and will now work. If you restart terminal, and run your alias command again, it should also still work. Results. After this setup, we can simply type I into the terminal, which will load our iCloud Drive /documents directory. Note, you can create any number of aliases to any folder, using any key binding you'd like, using the formula above. I just chose the Documents folder as this was the ops question. The above strategy was outlined in the tech blog article here, this URL. Here's a tutorial on saving aliases to bash_profile. Note sudo is not included in the write-up, so if not working be sure to include this URL. How I set mine up. I set up an alias called idivware by typing that in terminal, delivers me to a development folder I created on my iCloud Drive app. Note, the line above is still using the link set up initially in step 1. My personal alias I set up is as follows. Using a link and then an alias can allow us to access the iCloud Docs folder easily. The most confusing part is editing the .bash_profile file, but overall just follow the steps, and now anytime you open terminal your aliases should work.
You're correct in that the iCloud Drive directory is located within Mobile Documents. From your user's home directory, you can access iCloud Drive via terminal with
Matthew is right. If you have iCloud Drive turned on in Syspress, the iCloud Drive folder is there. He was just listing it relative to your user account. I'm not sure about the com.apple.cloud docs though. The com files and app lists for everything, including mobile apps, are not visible in Finder, only in terminal. As of 10.10.1, if you're looking for the absolute path to the all-encompassing directory, try. Alternatively,
to find the path to a file, simply open the terminal. You can use the search tool, drag the file from Finder in the terminal and it will provide you its path. This is however problematic with files in the iCloud Drive, as apparently, the provided path does not work when trying to access it from other programs than the one it is registered with.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.